Dear learners of Standard 9, it's a very good morning and welcome back to my today's online class. Previously, I had discussed with you about the climate of our country, that is Bangladesh. But today, I am going to discuss about the climate of which country? Can you imagine? Can you tell me what this map represents about which country? Yes, it is the map of India. So, our today's topic is climate of India. Now follow. First, I will tell you about the physiography of India. Here you are observing the map of India, and this blue color represents the water body. So the physiography of India follow. India officially, the Republic of India is the country in South Asia. It is the second most populous country, the seventh largest country by land area, and the most populous democracy in the world, bounded by Indian Ocean to the south, the Arabian Sea on the southwest, the Bay of Bengal on the southeast, and it shares land borders with Pakistan to the west, China, Nepal, and Bhutan to the north, and Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east. In the Indian Ocean, India is in the vicinity of Sri Lanka, follow its island, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka and Maldives. Its Andaman and Nicobar Islands share a maritime border with Thailand, Myanmar and Indonesia. Now, climatic zones of India. So, I told you India possesses a large and vast volume of land and diversified climates. It is because of a difference happens in her axis, oceanic distance, streams of air, etc. So, according to climatic zones of India, the Indian climates follow. This red color represents the hot zone. This is hot and dry weather. Then warm and humid. These yellow colors represents the warm and humid regions. Then it is the composite, the brown color. This is composite. This shows the climatic zones of India. Composite, and this temperate zone, it is the follow here. This light pink represents the temperate zone of India, and this blue color, sky blue color, represents the cold zone of the map of India. So, Indian climate, the climate of India varies widely. Some areas experiences hot, dry and arid conditions, while the mountainous regions experience cold temperatures, have ample amounts of precipitation and experience a change in seasons. India contains permanent frozen snowfields as well as coastlands with tropical climates. So, dear learners, it is because of a difference happens in her axis, oceanic distance, streams of air, etc. And India is situated in the monsoon region. So, consequently, what happened? Her temperature, rainfall, moisture, etc. entirely depend on the flow of monsoon. You know what is climate. So, climate is the average atmospheric condition over a considerable period of time, that is 35 to 40 years. And I had told you that is about precipitation, rain, snow, sleet, hail. This is the precipitation. So, this rainfall, temperature, humidity, air pressure, wind, these are the major controlling factors of the weather and climate. So, this difference of the climates depends on the temperature, rainfall, moisture, etc. and also depends on the flow of monsoon. So, the climate of India may be divided into 4 seasons in consideration of disparity in her temperature and rainfall. The winter, the summer, the rainy season and the autumn and the late autumn. So, here you are observing the pictures. So, India has the 4 seasons in a year. Now, look at the map. Here in the world map, follow here, we have divided this Indian map. In world map, this one is the equator, which represents the 0 degree, and you know equator divides the land area into two parts, that is the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. So here in the world map, the India located in Asia continent, follow this red color represents the India continent. So here, as the sun stays according to the annual motion, what you know, the sun gives the perpendicular heat on the Tropic of Cancer on the day of 21st June and the Tropic of Capricorn on the day of 22nd December, and on these 2 days depends on the summer solstice and winter solstice. So here follow, as the sun rays in the south hemisphere during the winter season, what happened? Temperature all over the India gets reduced to a great extent, as the temperature of the Bangladesh, and as the Bangladesh is situated to the northeastern part of the India, so the temperature more or less same in the northeastern part of the India continent, India country India. So here follow one thing, according to the winter season, what we know, the winter covers December to February. The eastern monsoon flows over India because it flows out from the frigid zone and blows through her land surface and consequently causes blowing of dry and cold air over there. So here the Himalaya mountains follow the frigid zone. The winter monsoon comes from the northern part of India, and as the Indian Ocean situated at the southern part of the India, so summer monsoon blows from the Indian Oceans towards the continental zone of India. So as the Himalayas stand like a wall spreading over the northern region, dry and cold air cannot enter into India's atmosphere. Thus India gets protection from winter effect. During winter, the climate all over India remains dry, cold and comfortable. So how is the climate of the India during the winter time? It will be dry, cold and comfortable, and sky remains liquid, fair and cloudless, and air processes lesser amount of aqueous vapor. You know, according to about the hot air and cold air. So about the hot air and cold air, if you review the characteristics of hot air and cold air, you can understand easily the characteristics of the much more water vapor and the less water vapor. Now come to the point about the summer season of India. So this is the regional map of the India. Here the Calcutta, follow this red color represents the Calcutta. Here is our Bangladesh. So northwestern part, totally 1/3 part covered, the India covered Bangladesh 1/3 part. So northwestern part, here is the West Bengal, here Calcutta. The northern part follow Sikkim, here Meghalaya, Assam, then Manipur, Mizoram, eastern part, and the borderline here the Myanmar, and there is the Bay of Bengal, and here the Indian Ocean. So we know the Bay of Bengal is the channel of Indian Ocean. So Calcutta is situated to the southwestern part of our country. So the months from March to May make the summer in India, and the sun stays at the equator from the south hemisphere, and it gradually moves forward towards the Tropic of Cancer. Since the sun begins its summer solstice, what happened? The temperature of India gradually increases accordingly, and during this time an average temperature 27 degree observed at the valleys. The Ganges temperature gradually continues to increase as much as ahead towards the northern region. So at that time temperature in the desert area, the northwest of India, reaches to 48 degree centigrade. Next slide shows that is the summer season. The summer covers March to May. The temperature of the India gradually increases accordingly. During this time an average temperature of 27 degree is observed at the valleys of the Ganges. Desert area, what temperature follow? In the desert areas at the northwest of India reaches to 48 degree Celsius, and although the maximum temperature in May reaches to 43 degree in the Kolkata city. So during this, but an average temperature during summer does not exceed 20 degrees centigrade so far. And this location about this circle you know very well. So follow here, according to this annual motion, the season change occurs all over the world. Next we will know about the rainy season or monsoon in India. So the rainy season in India starts with the onset of the southwest monsoon in June and continues till the middle of September, and this is also called the monsoon season. The southwest monsoon season, the wet season, and the hot wet season. So here the rainy season in India lasts from the months of June to September, and as the sun stays above the Tropic of Cancer at the end of June, the northern part of India serves excessively increases hot temperature, that is about 32 degrees Celsius, and temperature in the southern part thereof gradually gets reduced. So monsoon season in India, India's monsoon season runs from the June to September. The weather pattern is caused by differing temperature trends over the land and ocean. Rain can come on suddenly, and hours of rain are common on most days. So here the last season of Indian climate follow autumn and the late autumn. So autumn in India occurs from September to October and brings stunning warm shades of yellow and orange of nature. Colorful falling leaves, cool weather, and the vibrant festivals accentuate the subcontinent's beauty, and truly is a season of joy. What about the late autumn? It is the Hemonto. The fourth season covers Kartik and Agrayan, that is the Bengali month, mid-October to mid-December. Actually, it is a transitional phase between autumn and winter. By mid-November, the evening grow cool. The contrast between the daytime and the nighttime temperature results in heavy dew. So, dear learners, what we learned from here, October and November are the 2 months that make the autumn and the late autumn in India, and during this season the southwest monsoon changes its direction and turns into the northeast monsoon, and it causes rainfall along with storm over some parts of India, and rainfall takes place during this season at West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh coastal area, etc. And this strong storm in the West Bengal is called the Ashina Jhor. So the climate and the amount of rain all over the India gradually reduces at the end of the dewy season. So it's the autumn and late autumn shows the colorful features all over the India. So today up to this, thank you all. Stay safe and stay blessed at your home.